Hi everyone and welcome to Just Love. My name is Paula and I'm here with Judy. Hi Judy.
Hi Paula, hi everyone.
In our last few episodes we've been talking about death, dying and reincarnation. And Judy has had some very interesting questions presented to her. So today we thought we would review some of them. They were really great questions, weren't they, Judy?
They sure were. This is the way our grade teachers like to work. If we just keep talking on and on about something, people may have questions that arise that don't get answered, which in turn ends up causing more confusion. When people ask questions, we can then narrow things down and go deeper. It helps us pinpoint where extra information is needed. And remember, no question is ever silly or irrelevant. And if we don't know the answer, we'll say so.
Well, the information that I most resonated with was when I asked you the question, if we choose to go back, what happens then? So you went on to say that if we do choose to reincarnate, decisions need to be made with the help of our higher soul self and others of our soul family, which are all the different ones that make up the soul self, about where, how, and when rebirth will happen. I love that this reflects that we are never alone.
Yes, and it's as if we're positioned in the centre of a circle with all life possibilities around us in the circle, because from this perspective, time does not apply. What this means is that if we've decided to experience another life on Earth, we can reincarnate either backwards or forwards in Earth time. We don't necessarily follow the sequence of Earth time, and we always get help with this process.
Yeah, that is what I found so interesting when you said that. I just knew that I knew that from within, and it made perfect sense. I love the idea that we can go back and live a life back in time, and that applies on all of the planets?
Yes, as I said, we don't necessarily even have to reincarnate on Earth. The universe is made up of countless planets supporting life, human and otherwise, and countless dimensions way past 3D. We can reincarnate wherever and whenever the opportunities are available for us to gain balance and experience. Preparation involves making this choice and then beginning the process of connecting energetically to the collective consciousness of whatever planetary culture we've chosen, whatever group or nation we've decided upon on the planet, and the family we've chosen to be born into.
And family life exists throughout the universe, and we choose.
Yes, family life exists throughout the universe. It's within the family unit where we first learn to relate to others outside of ourselves with patience and empathy. Learning to practice oneness within our family unit is preparation for connecting in oneness with our universal family. It also provides perfect opportunities for karma to be resolved and balanced. In cultures such as the Zetas and Pleiadians, the family extends right throughout the whole community. For example, in these cultures, if one wants to reproduce, the whole community has to be consulted, and raising children is the responsibility of the whole community. Down here on Earth, we first have to learn how to get along with our immediate family before we can evolve to these higher planetary communal type families.
So family life on Earth is preparation for this higher concept of family oneness. That does make sense. Okay, I really liked this next question. How is it possible that my soul, which is pure light, produces the judgment and fearful thoughts that I experience?
Okay, it's not the soul part of us that creates our judgmental and fearful thoughts. Such thoughts come about because of our loss of conscious connection with our true soul essence. This happens when we incarnate onto a level 1 planetary community like Earth plane humanity. Because we're limited by our 3D-oriented brain on the amount of soul consciousness that we can access, we can only tap into approximately 10% of our full mind potential. Because of this, the full potential of our pure soul light is limited.
We also had a couple of great questions with regards to the human ladder and the number 10. It was highlighted that this number seems very small when compared to the teaching that there are an infinite number of realities that we can create in certain states of conscious awareness. So do we have access to an infinite number of experiences on every level of the ladder?
Yes, we potentially do. The 10 levels of the human ladder are simply ascending and expanding levels and amounts of conscious awareness from 10% up to 100%, hence 10 levels. All dimensional frequencies are present on all levels of the ladder. We, however, are limited by the amount of conscious awareness that we're able to access. Most of Earth plane humanity is on level 1, which means the average Earth person can only access 10% of their full potential. We're surrounded by limitless dimensions right here, right now, but cannot perceive much past 3D because of the limitations of our conscious awareness.
Yeah. The other question around the human ladder was, what do we need to do to enable us to ascend to the next rung up the ladder?
Spiritual development is the key to our awakening process to higher levels of conscious awareness, and we do this through practices such as meditation in its many forms. Meditation helps us to begin tuning into deeper parts of ourself, including our own past lives in which we've experienced life in many different cultures and belief systems. This then enables us to empathise more easily with others on Earth who are of different cultures and belief systems. This in turn provides us with deeper understanding and empathy, enabling us to let go of fear, which then opens us up to unconditional love. Ascending upwards through the 10 levels of the human ladder is a journey back to oneness.
So this covers another question. Is reincarnation a mechanism in which we accumulate the momentum to make these upward shifts?
Yes, definitely, because just as I said, ascending the human ladder is a journey back to oneness. And oneness can only be achieved by learning to practice unconditional love as opposed to fear. In this sense, fear is expressed through racism, prejudice and religious intolerance, divisiveness in other words, which is a direct opposite of oneness. And being able to access our own past lives in which we've experienced many different cultures and belief systems gives us deeper understanding and empathy towards others. This is why an acknowledgement of reincarnation is so extremely important for our evolution. Removing teachings on reincarnation from church doctrine is one of the main ways that the planetary controllers have interfered with our evolution.
So these have been really good and interesting questions from the last few episodes. So please don't hesitate to ask. We're always happy to clarify if we can. And if our listeners would like to read more about all of this and more, Judy's books are available from Amazon, or you can go through the link below. And Judy's books are
Human by Day, Zeta by Night, followed by the Zeta Message, then Extraterrestrial Presence on Earth, Lessons in History, and my two most recent books, both Kindle editions and also both available in German, An Interview with an Alien, Comments by an Undercover ET, and Cosmic Spirituality, Blending Religion and Science in Oneness from an Off-Planet Perspective.
Thanks, Jude, and thanks everyone for listening. Please share, like and subscribe. Sending you much love, and bye for now.